Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AIMAN bin IBRAHIM. I'm from 3 BMMA S1 through 2. So this video will tell you about the lab 3, which is drum brake, inspection, removal and refitting.
So now I will answer the question that related to drum brake parts. One is brake drum, 2 brake retain spring, 3 show hold spring, 4 adjuster lever, 5 adjuster screw, 6 brake retain spring, 7 shoe hold down cap, 8 shoe hold down spring, 9 shoe hold spring, 10 leading shoe, 11 shoe adjustment assembly, 12 plunger wheel, 13 load ring, 14 control valve hub, 15 trailing shoe, 16 mounting bolt, 17 brake tube connection, 18 front brake house, 19 rear hub assembly, 20 backing blade.
Hi, my name is LING. Today I will going to briefly explain what is the conditions of the brake parts in the drum brake. So after we dismantle the drum brake assembly, the first thing we observe is the backing plate of the drum brake is being oxidized and become rusty. The second observation is the retainer spring is still in proper conditions. And the third observation is the shoes-to-shoe springs which is the yellow spring, and the blue spring which connect to the shoe is a bit dirty and dusty. After that, we are doing some measurement on the brake parts. The first measurement we measured is the thickness of the brake lining is about 4.4 mm, which is still considered good condition for most of the vehicle. And the second measurement is we measured the range of the inner diameter of the drum brake, which is between 167 mm to 168 mm. And this action is actually want to make sure the circularity of the brake hub is constant. After that, we do the rub tabs. The chart is rubbing along the brake shoes. So this means the surface of the brake hub is quite rough, which is not really good to our vehicle. Alright, that's all from my presentations. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MAHMOUD bin AZMAN, and today I want to answer the question 1 and 2 in lab 3. Okay, first question is, based on your finding, what is the condition of brake shoe lining? Should it be replaced with new shoe lining? Okay, the answer is, from our measurement, the thickness of the brake shoe lining is 4.4 millimeters. Its thickness is the same as the standard value that given, so we decided that this brake shoe lining does not need to be replaced with a new one. Next question, explain your result of drum brake inside diameter. As we measure the drum brake inside diameter 4 times, the measurements that we got were 167.81 millimeters, 167.33 millimeters, 167.10 millimeters, and 167.27 millimeters. The average of the inside diameter is between 167.10 millimeters until 167.81 millimeters. So we assume that this drum brake is still in good condition, still can be used, and did not need to be replaced with a new one. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, so I will present question 3. The question 3 is, if the crack found on the drum, can it be repaired? Explain your answer. The answer is, if the crack found on the drum, it cannot be repaired because the durability and the strength of the drum will not be the same as before. It will be dangerous if we still use it. We should immediately replace the cracked drum and check for proper brake system balance and proper brake lining friction ratings as recommended by the OEM. Question 4. The question 4 is, what is advantage of drum brake compared to disc brake? The answer is, drum brake can provide more braking force than an equal diameter disc brake. Second, drum brakes are quite cheap to manufacture as parts involved in it are quite easy to make compared to disc brake. This keeps the overall cost of the vehicle low as well. Next, drum brake is easier to recondition wheel cylinder than it is to recondition calipers on a disc brake. 4. Drums have slightly lower frequency of maintenance due to better corrosion resistance. Lastly, due to how they work, Drum brakes require less force to apply brakes compared to disc brake. I think that's all from me. Next.
Okay, for the conclusion of our lab report, we can conclude that the students are able to identify and do some inspection of the component in the breakdown, such as brake shoes, wheel cylinder, return spring, and others. Okay, next, students are also able to replace component by themselves and learn the name and its function of each component in the brake drum. And lastly, the brake shoes and drum need to be checked regularly to prevent it from tear or crack. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you.